I had to stop drinking alcohol because I used to wake up nude in the hood of my car with my keys in my ass.
Stop. That's
Not a good thing.
wait. Let's start again.
You've gone too far, and you must pay your dues.
No.
Oh, don't you see it's all over, God?
He is
and
getting
then the next
into
thing
it.
You know, there you are, but I'm a reformed alcoholic. I feel so much better about myself.
Oh, like wasn't this during the time when attitudes around drinking and smoking was starting to change? Like I feel like the 80s going into 90s where people started to change their mindset. This is seemingly quite a popular bit from him that I have not yet seen. This is a blind reaction. I have no clue what he's going to be talking about going into it. I've only seen one video from him that I reacted to him on the late night show. I've got the name of the guy off my head, but I'll put it on the screen. And yeah, like he seems like he's got like a really eccentric side of him. You guys are saying he's got different sides. He can be sincere and like more calm and like deeper. But then he can also get into this explosive kind of, like I said, eccentric side of him. So it's been really fun discovering who Robin Williams is. I'll leave a playlist if you guys want to see that journey of me checking him out from knowing nothing to what I know up until I've recently reacted to, and I'll be dropping on the Patreon to Good Morning Vietnam. Excuse me guys if I have just blasted your ears. I've definitely probably woken my family up because it's very early in the morning, so I'm probably going to regret that soon. But yeah, guys, look, on the Patreon as well, we're going to get all those uncensored, raw reactions that I cannot post on here, that bonus content, as well as all my album reviews, my movie reactions, and my sitcom watch parties. So if you guys are interested in getting that extra dose of nostalgia, as well as a Gen Z perspective on a lot of these classics that I'll be putting on the screen, then I'll definitely recommend checking out the Patreon. Linked in the description below. It'll be a great way to support the channel, guys, if you guys love my content. And of course, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You know the drill. Like the video, all that jargon. But yeah, guys, with that being said, man, I'm excited to see this one. Let's get straight into the video. Let's go. Oh, he's got a drink in his hand.
Damn. A little sip of Perrier here. I had to stop drinking alcohol because I used to wake up nude in the hood of my car with my keys in my ass.
Stop. That's
Not a good thing.
wait. Let's start again. He just came on like with energy. All right.
A little sip of Perrier here. I had to stop drinking alcohol because I used to wake up nude in the hood of my car with my keys in my ass. Not a good thing.
He said that so smoothly.
Hi, can I help you? No, thanks. It's just flooded.
Like, how do you say something like smoothly, but also like how a drunk person would say it at the same time? Like, that was actually phenomenal. Sorry, it's been 5 seconds. That is realistic.
Because you realize the first purpose of alcohol is to make English your second goddamn language. And 10 Heinekens, you're going. You're speaking fluent drunkenese. Bravo.
Fluent drunkenese.
Next. You've gone too far, and you must pay your dues.
No, stand up actually really fits him. Like, he's got that energy that will just light up a whole room. Of all the comedians that I've checked out on my channel, I think he's up there as one of the most eccentric comedians that really just gets working. There's another one that escapes my head at the moment that I'm trying to think of that's also like that. Peter Kay. Surprisingly enough, if any of you guys know him, I think he's from the UK, right? But he's like, he can move on stage, man. He's got energy. But yeah, he's how he does it. Maybe he actually is a bit. Are you allowed to go on stage tipsy? I don't know. You probably are.
And you try and walk slowly, but you feel like the elephant man in a car wash.
I would not know that feel.
There's things in front of you like the stuff that scares the water off cars. You can't do it. Even your dog's looking at you like, you wouldn't believe the shit you said to me last night. I had to back out of the room. I was that scared. You promised me an evening with Lassie, you lying bastard. Yes, you've got an alcoholic problem. You do. And the worst part is there are times when you drink so much you don't remember what you've done the night before. And you get those little phone calls where people let you know. What? Yeah? Really? I took a dump in your tuba? Oh, don't don't you see it's all over, God
He
damn it.
is
And
getting
then the next
into
thing
it.
you know, there you are at Betty Ford Hospital going, I'm fine now.
Oh, he's spilling it as well.
I'm a reformed alcoholic. I feel so much better about myself.
Oh, doesn't look like it.
No, you have. And then there are your friends who smoke marijuana going, John, man, alcohol's a crutch. Really? Really, Captain Herbalife?
Now you're able to marijuana. That's enough.
Really? God. You just macrameed your ass into the couch and you're giving me shit?
Macramade.
Remember when you get so stoned you can actually see a fly in space going, And when you get stoned, your discretion goes out the window. You could be eating kitty litter going, this is crunchy, man.
Stop.
And the horrible thing is people who get stoned try and get their animals stoned to make them feel better. It's not bad enough that you proved that Darwin was wrong. You're going to take the whole family with you. There's your dog going, please don't do this to me. I've just learned to lick my own genitals. Leave me alone. Don't do this to me. And your dog, you're going to go, hey, Farfel. Dog, whoa, my tail, my tail. Don't do it. Don't push him back down the food chain. Don't do that. And don't mess with your cat because he's looking at you like, give it your best shot, man.
The cats, man.
I've been doing catnip since the day I was goddamn born. Come on, you blow it in his face. He's like, all of a sudden he's Ram Kitty.
Ram Kitty.
He looks at you like the first thing I'm gonna do, man, is climb you like a goddamn curtain. Then a double dismount. Then 15 times around the house real quick. Scare the shit out of the kid. Then outside by the window making this noise. Like a baby in a blender.
A baby in a blender.
And you're inside stone going.
Yo, that is actually, this is great. This is great comedy and great writing. A baby in a blender. Like, I would obviously, God forbid that ever happened, but that ever happens to any baby. But if you were to imagine it, as gruesome as that sounds, it probably would sound something. Actually, let's not even. But that was a good joke. And do you know what's interesting about this video and the time it came out? Like, wasn't this during the time when attitudes around drinking and smoking was starting to change? Like, I feel like the 80s going into 90s where people started to change their mindset on, or these adverts started to come out. Like, from what I've seen, I might need to look more into it. Like, I think it was the some of those just say no adverts. If you guys want me to do a deep dive into that, let me know. But this is interesting as well, the timing of this video. But yeah, man, so far, this is some interesting stuff he's talking about.
A baby in a blender. And you're inside stone going, oh, God, help me now. And the next thing is you start to get hungry. You think you can leave the house, you liar. You think, I'm going to be fine, man. I've got to leave the house. I'm going to be okay. If you could just find your goddamn feet, yeah, you'll be okay. Then you think you can drive. You think, yeah, I'll be okay. I'll drive, I'll be okay. And you have one of those new Japanese cars where you open the door and it goes, your door is open. And if you're stoned, you're going, I knew that. So you get in the car, you think, yes, I've got it. The keys, okay, fine. The keys, fine.
Driving. Oh.
Okay, reverse, fine, okay. Then you're going down the freeway, you think you're traveling at light speed. You think Scotty's sitting next to you going, Jim, you can't push it any faster. It's just a Chevrolet, Jim.
That
Don't
accent.
drag it over the edge.
Is that an
Your hair's
Irish accent?
blowing in the wind, and the window isn't even open. You're that stone. You turn on the radio. You understand everything. Yeah. Suddenly on the radio, man stoned on freeway. How do they know? God damn it. I'm okay. I'm fine. Suddenly in the rearview mirror, red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. How patriotic. Yeah. Police. Eat everything in the ashtray. Eat everything in the ashtray.
Oh. In the ashtray.
God, pull it over. All of a sudden you start rehearsing. What seems to be the problem, officer? What seems to be the problem, officer? What seems to be the problem? I'm fine.
This is great.
What seems to be the problem? Nice day, officer. What seems to be the problem? Usually you're stopped by a motorcycle cop. He gets off his bike like,
Oh.
God, am I incredibly well endowed. I'll get your door. There you go. From inside your car.
Yo, what was he just like acting out there? Like, how did he just open that door? That looked crazy.
God, am I incredibly well endowed. I'll get your door. There you go.
Did he just use his, you know
From
what?
inside your car comes this Colombian sauna, like, suddenly he's going, I'm hungry, I don't know why. You're looking at him, you've rehearsed your line, what seems to be the problem, what seems to be the problem? You look at him and go, and as you look at him, his face turns into...
Is that what comes out?
I don't know why.
Yo, that's actually true.
You're looking at him, you've rehearsed your line, what seems to be the problem, what seems to be the problem? You look at him and go,
That's hilarious.
and as you look at him, his face turns into a cheeseburger. You lunge! Next thing you know, you end up in a cell going, please don't hurt me. But the truth is, you wake up and you're still on the couch at home. You've never left.
That's great. That's actually great. That's great. Wow, that was hilarious. And you know what? It definitely sounded like that was so good. It sounded as if he was talking from experience. And from what I feel like I've seen some of you guys commenting down below, which like shout out to you guys, man. You guys have been putting me on. Like all of these things, I'm just going in the direction a lot of you guys are leading me. I'll be completely honest. But a lot of you guys were saying that Robin had, I think you were saying he had troubles with like alcohol and like drugs and stuff when he was younger and or at a stage in his life, whenever. And so when he's making these jokes, it's also interesting because like, is he also, as much as he's joking, is he also talking from like some sort of experience, just in a more hyperbolic, satirical fashion? If so, it probably helped him in the sense where it's allowing for the jokes to come across more truthful. But it's also well, truthful in the sense that it makes you laugh. You know, I feel like when the jokes are like, there's elements of truth in it, it always makes it funnier, is what I'm saying. But it's to say, when he's making jokes about this, he's also like shedding awareness on, in many ways, on the impacts of the drugs and just how mad some of the scenarios could be with the alcohol, from the alcohol to the marijuana at the end. And again, like I said earlier in the video, it's just very interesting to me considering the time when this came out. Obviously, I remember going, like when I go back to the 80s, especially the 70s, I see you could basically smoke pretty much everywhere. Like obviously the time I grew up in, can't even smoke basically anywhere outside of certain smoking areas or within your own premises. And you know, it's a complete different time. So to make jokes like this, with change attitudes, as well as seatbelts becoming a thing and all these things. I don't know if that was like the 80s though. I feel like seatbelts started to really become mandatory around like the 70s, late 70s. I feel like I'm messing up timeline with seatbelts. I feel like it was around that time. But yeah, look, what I'm trying to say is attitudes are starting to change of a lot of things that were so common on the norm around this time. So I'll be very interested to see how you guys reacted to, or how you guys this impacted you guys. Do you remember, like, if you've seen it before, do you remember the time that you saw it and how you would have reacted to it? And what was your attitudes on alcohol and marijuana? And can you relate to any of these stories? Look, I'll tell you a fun fact. I've never been blackout drunk and I've never, ever done marijuana. So, yeah, I just was one of those kids that didn't fall into those circles, surprisingly enough, even though like majority of my friends and stuff probably have. So, you know, but yeah, look, let me know if you guys can relate to any of those experiences, man, if there's any truth behind it. And yeah, guys, if you made this point, comment down 8 green hearts. I know who my real ones are. Shout out to you, all you guys that make it to this point in the video. You guys are real ones. You guys watching all of these videos, putting the hearts. I see. Of course, all #flexer. I see you guys as well. I don't discriminate. Some of you guys don't use emojis. I don't discriminate for my non-emoji users. Of course, guys, don't forget to like the video before you head on out. And of course, let me know what other videos you want me to check out, especially from Robin Williams, or are there any other characters, individuals you want me to check out? I'd love to know. But this has been a fun reaction, guys. And as always, I've been your boy JayFlex, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.